Okay, well, welcome to my messy world, and I finally believe I've got the cell activator for doing blooms correct. So we're going to see if we can do this a second time. I've done it once, so we're going to try this again. And first, I need to lay down what's called the pillow paint, or it's just regular house paint, because the paint has to have something to move on. And house paint is the perfect consistency for doing that. I'm making hot plate tiles, and when they're all done and dry, what I do is I put a resin coat on them. So I'm going to make a fairly good puddle here. I'm going to put some in the corners for when I blow it out, and the edges here. I'm excited because I've been fighting with the recipe for the cell activator is what they call it. It creates these lovely bubbles and lacing and all kinds of really cool designs in the paint. I just mixed up this house paint today, so it's gonna give me some air bubbles. And the way I get rid of the air bubbles is with a little torch here, get them to pop. You know, sometimes you'll have them that'll pop in your work, but it's best to pop them ahead of time. You just kind of run it across, and as you run that little bit of heat across there, the bubbles actually just pop. Okay, now, colors. I'm going to start out with this kind of a neon purple color. It looks like magenta to me. I'm just going to put a circle of that, big circle of that in here in the middle of my pillow. Then I'm going to take this lovely light aqua color. I'm going to put that in the center of that, and that's going to push it out some. And I'm going to take some gold because I like a little bit of metallic in my work. And then I'm going to take a little bit of just plain old white and drizzle a little white in there. Just a little bit of white in there. If I can get it to come out. There it goes. Okay. And then I have this really pretty, almost like a turquoise blue, dark turquoise blue, and it's already sliding on me, so I'm going to try to move it back to the center. And I'm going to put this right here in the middle. Put a little pop of this magenta neon purple again. And on top of that, I'm going to put a little bit of yellow, bright yellow. And get it to squeeze out of this bottle. Sometimes I take the lid off because I just gotta be careful I don't pour too much. Okay, that was a bit. And then I think what I want to do is put this. It's got a purple here somewhere. There it is. Put some purple in here. Just kind of lace it through it. Something different. And on top of that, put that light, beautiful light colored aqua color in the middle of that. I probably am putting too much paint on here, but hopefully not. And then I just made a black cell activator, so I'm going to drizzle some of this right in the middle. Right in the middle. And let's see if I did it right, because I want to make sure I get a halo. I've already got bubbles coming up, and I do have a little halo, so that's a good sign. So I'm going to move this way just a little bit, and then I'm going to take my little blow dryer that I just got, and we're going to see if we can't make a bloom out of this. So you get to see it right here with me, and I'm going to put on low because I don't trust myself. And these cells are popping like crazy. Oh my goodness. This is unbelievable. I love it. I'm going to push it all the way to the corner. Push it right over there to the edge. And go this way. And this way. Come on, buddy. There we go. Get some of that pink to come out. Oh, this is wild. It's got some great lacing and teeny tiny bubbles in the middle. So I'm going to give this a little gentle spin and see what happens. Stretch them out just a little. And one more time. Just a gentle spin. And then one more time the other way. I spin it too fast, I went up with paint all over myself. A little bit more force on that one because I want it to get all the way to the corners. So if it's not moving to the corner, I'm going to help it move. There we go. I really like how I've got these tiny little cells in this corner over here all by themselves. And if it's not moving, like if it gets stuck, you just pour a little bit more of the white paint on the corner so it'll stretch out. It'll help it move more to the edge. There we go. Because sometimes it'll get stuck. If it gets stuck because it's a dry edge, you want to give it something wet to flow over. And I'm going to give this one more turn. And we could use one more. It is going to be a beautiful hot plate. My goodness. That is wild. And then I always take my finger and wherever there's a dry edge, just kind of bring the paint up that has spilled over to coat that edge for when I put the silicone on it. And go over there. This is making some great spillover, and the spillover, when it dries, what I will do with that is I'll make some jewelry from it. That'll be really cool. So I'm going to show you what this looks like from above. I'm going to take these. I have to make sure that I don't get any paint on my phone. But you'll be able to see how gorgeous this is. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at all this beautiful. There's that gold in there. And all this teeny tiny cells in the center. I'm going to have a little bit of a black center. I love how the center turned out. And then I still have more cells popping up. As you can see, here's a little cluster here. Some bigger cells here with the gold. And then there's some of the purple and the pink popping through. And I can't wait to see what this looks like when it is completely all dried out. And this is why I fell in love with this form of art, because you can do so much with it, and this is absolutely beautiful. I love this one.